Okay, number one, for those who don't know me, this is Earth. All you have to do is cut on the dotted line and lift this up a little bit so the water will stay in the oceans. We'll bang it in on this side a little bit, but if you really flip it over, we're living in a soup bowl, a shark fin, nothing more than that. The one thing I came back to say is, I don't know if my video came out, but Jesus was born at 5 and 2 and 2 and 5. How tall was Jesus? 5'2"? God would be 6'1". Man would be 6'2". Man is 6'5", 5'6". What are these numbers? On the dice, the minimum and maximum you can get on one dice is 1 and 6. And they show, this one is center. It shows right through. The next one to come is 5 and 2. This one, 1 and 6, adds up to 7. 6 and 6 itself, okay, cannot be done. So you go 6 and 5. So the most it can be is 11. This one, before we get from this one, is the difference between 1 and 6 is 5. If we go one after that, because they're each touching, it becomes 4 and 3 in between, because we don't count the first 2 and the second 2. 5 and 2. 5 minus 2 is 3. And 2 minus from minus 5. 2 plus minus 5 is 3. 303. The next dice is 3, and the opposite is the 4. Minus and plus, it's 101. We're the 101 Dalmatians. Christ was number 52. His mark was stamped. He came in and got knocked out. But his word still stands for what the truth of it is standing, for whatever the truth is. But he's born in 3 BC. The calendar today should be saying the year 2015, because the number of creation, if it was Christ 36, he had to be at least 36 years old and 5'2". The crossing into the second part of roulette is number 19, plus the cross itself, number 14, is 33. But getting to the Mediterranean, instead of it being 14, the cross, it's 41. You know what? They made the exact opposite to what Israel is. There's duplications of Israel all over the place now. Because the Old Testament started in 59. Actually, it started in 7286, like my shirt says. But then there's a period of 225 years. Then there's another period of 224 years. Why is that? Between 7286 and 7050 and 6776. And I don't know the whole thing that goes down, but it's 1,000 years for Noah, 225 to start the whole operation. And then we're at 59, where we lost another 225 years. I have it written down somewhere. I don't remember exactly what it is, but I know it's in numbers. So whatever it is on the clock, before you hit 60 minutes, it's 59. E-I-E-I-O in the alphabet. So we started 59. But you remember I told you about the 222.5 degrees, 225? Take that away from 59. You're right about right now where we are in the Hebrew calendar. Right at the end. This is the end. Everybody's been reading it wrong. The other thing is that if you start at 49, you remember everybody says 49 is eternal? 49 is eternal because 11 and 11 of 49 makes it 71. 71 seconds is 11 minutes after the 0 mark or the 60-second mark. 60 plus 11 is 71, or it's 60 and 11. 6011 or 911, upside down. You follow me? Starting 11 minutes to, finishing 11 minutes after. You have 12 o'clock right in the middle. But do you really? Because 12 o'clock has two numbers. So you're at 49 and you're giving a number to the 1. On the other side, you're giving a number to the 2. What, you think there's two numbers for nothing? They're shared, man. In between those numbers is 0.5. It's halfway between the numbers. If you get 10 o'clock, you're going from 1 all the way down to 0. You're going to get a 5. So you're going to have 5, 9. See, the thing about 5, 9, okay, 5, 4, 5 and 4 is 9, but 5 and 9 goes around the board the other side. So that's why we stop at 54 and no further. Then we have 6 seconds to the hour, and 6 seconds to the hour, we have 66. Am I explaining this right? When you go on Monopoly, from the first to the train, you have reached the 5th position. When you double that 5th position, it takes you to the next corner. It gives you a new life. It's a different look. But when you go to the 4th position and double it, you only make it the chance. When you go to 5 and get 4, you get 9. But if you went from 5 minus 1, you get 4. You get the brain. It's all a work of ingenious. The other thing I wanted to show you is I was shown a stone by Waterfront. And I painted that a couple of weeks ago, let's say a month ago. And now he shows me a stone on Facebook that looks exactly like that. See my little, you know what? Here, I've been playing around with my floor. How does my floor look? I'm not finished yet. That's my floor. That's my wall. That's the eagles behind me. Hey, eagles. About the only eagles that will ever fly. Come into my house, come into my world. Raphael, 7286. Thank you.